The other day I was watching one of the YouTubers that I follow. I think his name's Alex Sador. He's a teenager and he can move some respectable weight. And I saw that he went to GNC and I think he got some that protein that you saw earlier. It was the Ghost protein, the Chips Ahoy flavor and the fruity cereal flavor. And after watching that video, I was like, you know what? I haven't been on a protein shake in a while. He made the protein look pretty good, and I was like, you know, let me just check it out. So I went over there, I purchased it. As soon as I got home, I wanted to try it out because I was wondering if it would have tasted like Fruity Pebbles or if it was like Trix or Fruit Loops. You know, I was curious about it, so I picked it up, I tried it out, and it ends up tasting like Trix milk. Like if you had a bowl of Trix and you drink the milk after, that's what it tastes like. They recommend 6 ounces of any fluid, so whether that's water or milk or whatever the hell you decide to put in there with it. But I did it with 8, and it was 8 ounces of milk, and it was really good. Now I normally just do it with 10, just to make it a little more smoother going down. But it does taste pretty good. It's something you definitely got to get used to. But there's times where it doesn't even taste like a protein shake. This is just my personal opinion. You may have a different opinion about it, but I like it. And if it's gonna add some extra protein to my diet, why not? So that's that. The fruity cereal flavor. I'm gonna check out the Chips Ahoy flavor next. And yeah, let's get to the workout. So going in on Friday the 13th. You know, this was a late night workout, and I'm about to do another one because I'm about to go lift after I post this video. It is, what's today? Today is Sunday, March 15th, and I still have yet to work out. It's 8:33 p.m. as I'm doing this voiceover. So the squats on Friday were actually okay. I don't feel like my form is 100% back again, and that's one thing about losing your consistency with your training. So let's say you're stacking up, you don't miss a training day for weeks on end. You know, your form will be dialed in. You know, the weight won't be moving, so it won't be much as a grind. You know, you'll have some fluid movements. You won't have to really worry about struggling as much, and that's what I like about being consistent with your lifts. And you'll see it in my videos even. You know, when I was working myself up to 350 pounds for a 5x5 squat, you know, working my way up to that, and I went back and I watched that video again just for some motivation. And I mean, that weight was moving like nothing, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't even feel like it was a struggle. I feel like I could have went to 370 for a 5x5 if I would have never missed that training day. Or I took a week off unintentionally. But I mean, the weights were moving all right this night. Some sets felt more of a struggle than others, but I was trying to focus on my form, make sure I was hitting the proper depth. I really need to look into breaking down my technique and keeping it solid, because I feel like I tend to let that go when fatigue kicks in sometimes. So that's something I definitely need to work on. I'm still squatting high bar. I still need to work on my low bar squat because I need to make that transition if I want to continue to get stronger and make some real gains when it comes to squatting and everything else. So that's that. But I did get this done. Squats were okay. And yeah, as you can see, I finished it out there. But now going over to the bench. My bench has been a love and hate kind of relationship. Some days I go in there and I'm on the bench and I feel like the weight's in control of me rather than vice versa. I don't feel like, you know, I don't know if I have some kind of muscular imbalance from deadlifting with a conventional mixed grip, you know, because I was watching the video with Alan Thrall and he was saying how when he went to go bench, he'd be leaning to one side more than the other due to one of his, I believe it was his lats or something, being more built up than the other. And I kind of feel that way when I'm benching too. Like when I bench with my, I don't know how to explain. When I'm benching, I feel like I'm leaning to one side more than the other when my back's flat on the, you know, and I tend to miss groove some benches. I tend to push away from me rather than in that strict, not straight up and down, but you know, you start with the bar above your eyes, you go down to your chest, then you go back to above your eyes, you know. That's the way I've been benching. I think that's a proper form, proper technique from other YouTubers I watch, but I was more dialed in this time around. I was more in control of the weight. I just didn't fly through it. It felt pretty good. I think I'm gonna start to implement longer rest times So I'll go to 3 minutes rather than 2 minutes going into my next workout 8 video. But I know I can do a 225 for a 5x5. I'm not concerned about that. But I feel like sometimes I cheat myself, or I rush. I try to fly through a workout rather than taking the time to use the proper form. And tonight Friday night, I was really hungry and I was tired from work. I've been working, I think I just worked 50 something hours this week at my job because they've been offering overtime and I've been taking advantage of it. But you know, I've been working a lot, and that's why my posting schedule has been behind for my videos. This weekend I'm going to try to get some more stuff done for the channel. I know going into next week I'm going to either do a stretching video or a review on my squat rack. It's most likely going to be a stretching video, just so you guys can see how I warm up before I start my actual lifts. Here's one thing I am tired of though: the barbell row. I kind of dread it sometimes. You know, if I'm not in the right mood for it, I just hate it all the time. Absolutely. I mean, I'd rather be doing a power clean at this point, you know, because it's so repetitive. You can't really progress much with the barbell row. It's kind of better off if you stick at a decent weight and you keep repping it. But of course, with StrongLifts 5x5, you're supposed to progress with 5 pounds each workout a day. So I've just been sticking to that. But yeah, if I could substitute it with a power clean, I definitely would. I feel like a power clean would definitely benefit me a lot more for when it comes to a full body movement. But still, it just gets boring, honestly. And this was the first time I took a 3-minute rest between each set. I usually do a minute and 30 seconds, but I just felt really tired. I was like, in between my sets, when I go to sit down, I just felt tired. Like I was closing my eyes. I felt like I was falling asleep. And it was crazy because I had my, I like heavy metal. I had my music playing in the background there, and I just was zoning out. I don't know if I was just exhausted from work or what, but I didn't have any pre-workout. I haven't been taking pre-workout at all lately. Kind of just rely on my body to produce energy to get this stuff done and just push myself through it mentally. Here's the weighted push-ups. Decided to hop with 25 pounds on my back, and it wasn't really a struggle. It was pretty good. So that's that. I'm looking into possibly doing some weighted pull-ups and weighted chin-ups now. I watched one of my buddies on Instagram. He does weighted pull-ups and chin-ups, and I just I'm at the point to where I can consistently do 10 reps for chin-ups, so I feel like now I can start to add some weight and just do 5x5s or 3 sets of 5 with weighted chin-ups, full range of motion all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. I feel like I could do that and make some real gains with that, just to add some more thickness to my upper back, to my back in general. These chin-ups here are lazy as hell. I was really tired and I said, let me just get these over with. I think I only did 6 reps on each set. I definitely had a lot more in the tank, but I was just mentally, I was over it. But yeah, so it was kind of a lazy workout in that sense when it comes to that, because the squats wiped me out. Then after that, I was just like, I just want to go inside, drink my protein shake, eat some food, and go to sleep. Shower and go to sleep, of course. I'm not dirty, but anyways, I noticed that I've been getting a lot more subscribers recently. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you guys following my journey for strength. I'm looking to be a powerlifter in the future, and yeah, so appreciate you guys hopping on and joining the channel there. So that's all I got for you guys today. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Take care.